Archie, you don't need no beer.
Edith, while you are talking here, you are standing on the tail of a mouse.
Archie, put that down.
I'm gonna put it down, right down his gut here.
No. Oh, look, Archie, there's a spider on the collar.
When All in the Family debuted in 1971, it changed the television landscape with its bold humor, pointed social commentary, and unforgettable cast of characters. It quickly became a landmark sitcom, leaving behind a legacy that still resonates with audiences today. As the years have passed, many of the talented actors who brought these beloved characters to life have sadly left us. Some went on to enjoy long, remarkable careers in Hollywood, while others were taken far too soon. In this video, we're taking a heartfelt journey through the cast, then and now sharing their real names, ages, career highlights, personal stories, and paying tribute to those who are no longer with us. So hit that like button, subscribe for more classic TV content, and don't forget to share your favorite All in the Family memories in the comments. Let's dive in. John Carroll O'Connor. John Carroll O'Connor, born August 2nd, 1924 in Manhattan, portrayed Archie Bunker in All in the Family in 1971 when he was 46 years old. Archie Bunker is a working-class man with outdated views, prejudice, and a tendency to belittle those around him, especially his wife Edith. O'Connor infused Archie with wit, exaggeration, and a touch of human frailty, making him a complex and relatable character. John Carroll O'Connor passed away on June 21st, 2001, at the age of 76 due to complications from diabetes. He was buried at the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels in Los Angeles. Off-screen, John's life was marked by deep personal tragedy. In 1961, he witnessed the death of his brother, Hugh, in a motorcycle accident, a traumatic event that left lasting emotional scars. Decades later, in 1995, he endured another devastating blow when his adopted son, actor Hugh O'Connor, died of a drug overdose at just 32. This led John to become a vocal advocate against drug abuse, helping to push for the Hugh O'Connor Memorial Law aimed at holding drug dealers accountable for fatal overdoses. Jean Stapleton. Jean Stapleton, born Jean Murray on January 19, 1923 in Manhattan, played Edith Bunker in All in the Family in 1971 when she was 48 years old. Edith is Archie Bunker's kind-hearted, naive, and patient wife, who often provides a gentle counterbalance to his gruff and opinionated nature. Stapleton brought warmth, humor, and a sincere humanity to the role, making Edith an unforgettable television figure. Jean Stapleton passed away on May 31, 2013, at the age of 90 due to natural causes. Stapleton had a prolific career in theater, television, and film, winning multiple Emmy Awards and a Tony Award. She was known for her dedication to the craft and for choosing roles that showcased her comedic timing and emotional depth. Stapleton remained private about her personal life, but was respected as a trailblazer for women in television comedy. Sherman Hemsley. Sherman Hemsley, born February 1, 1938 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, joined All in the Family in 1973 when he was 35 years old, playing George Jefferson. George is the ambitious, outspoken, and often hot-tempered neighbor of the Bunkers. His sharp tongue and larger-than-life personality often clashed with Archie's, but his drive and self-made success made him a standout character. Hemsley brought boundless energy and comic timing to the role, creating one of television's most unforgettable characters. Sherman Hemsley passed away on July 24, 2012, at the age of 74 due to complications from lung cancer. He was laid to rest at Fort Bliss National Cemetery in El Paso, Texas. Off-screen, Hemsley was known to be shy and private, quite the opposite of his on-screen persona. Before finding fame, he worked for the U.S. Postal Service while performing in theater at night. He later starred in The Jeffersons, where his portrayal of George earned him lasting fame. Though he kept a low profile in his personal life and never married, Hemsley was admired for his professionalism, stage presence, and deep love for music, even releasing a funk album in the 1980s. Isabel Sanford. Isabel Sanford, born August 29, 1917, in Harlem, New York, took on the role of Louise "Wheezy" Jefferson on All in the Family in 1971, when she was 53 years old. Louise is the strong, dignified, and supportive wife of George Jefferson. As neighbors to the Bunkers, the Jeffersons often clashed with Archie, and Louise's calm, Grounded nature served as a steady counterpoint to both her husband's bluster and Archie's bigotry. Sanford brought poise and quiet strength to the role. Isabel Sanford passed away on July 9, 2004, at the age of 86 due to natural causes. She was buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Los Angeles. Off-screen, Sanford overcame significant hardship. She was the only surviving child out of 7 siblings and endured an abusive marriage before fleeing New York in 1960 with her 3 young children to start a new life in Los Angeles. While raising them alone during a time of intense racial discrimination, she worked as a key punch operator at IBM and performed in night theaters to support her family. Despite these challenges, she made history as the first African-American woman to win an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a comedy series. Known for her resilience, grace, and professionalism, she remained active in entertainment into her later years and earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2004. Mike Evans. Mike Evans, born November 3, 1949, in North Carolina, played Lionel Jefferson on All in the Family in 1971, when he was 21 years old. Lionel is the witty and level-headed son of George and Louise Jefferson. He often challenged Archie Bunker's bigoted remarks with sharp humor and calm intelligence, serving as a quiet voice of reason in many heated exchanges. Evans brought charm and confidence to the role, making Lionel a fan favorite. Mike Evans passed away on December 14, 2006, at the age of 57 from throat cancer at his mother's home in 29 Palms, California. Evans was more than just an actor. He was also a creative force behind the scenes. He co-created the groundbreaking sitcom Good Times, which depicted the struggles of a working-class black family and became a cultural touchstone in the 1970s. He faced challenges in his career, including a period of being replaced on The Jeffersons, and eventually leaving the show after disagreements about screen time. He also struggled with cancer for a long time, a battle that ultimately led to his death. Despite these hardships, he remained a quiet but significant influence in television. Jason Wingreen. Jason Wingreen, born October 9, 1920, in Brooklyn, New York, played bartender Harry Snowden on All in the Family in 1977, when he was 56 years old. Harry is the bunker's loyal and steady local bartender who offers warmth and quiet wisdom amid the show's comedic and dramatic tensions. Wingreen brought sincerity and a grounded presence to the role. Jason Wingreen passed away on December 25, 2015, at the age of 95 at his home in Los Angeles. Off-screen, Wingreen had a rich and varied career. After serving in the U.S. Army Air Force during World War II, he co-founded New York's acclaimed Circle in the Square Theater and appeared on Broadway in The Girl on the Via Flaminia and Fragile Fox. He was also a prolific character actor, appearing in TV staples like The Untouchables, The Twilight Zone, Star Trek, and Matlock. In 1980, he stepped into the voice role of Boba Fett in The Empire Strikes Back, becoming the character's first voice, even if uncredited at the time. Alan Melvin. Alan John Melvin, born February 18, 1923 in Kansas City, Missouri, played Barney Hefner, Archie Bunker's best friend and regular at Kelsey's Bar, on All in the Family from 1971, when he was 48 years old, continuing into Archie Bunker's place. Barney is easygoing, loyal, and a voice of comic relief, often joining Archie in banter and offering quiet camaraderie. Melvin's warm, dependable presence made Barney a memorable fixture in the show's later seasons. Alan Melvin passed away on January 17, 2008, at the age of 84 due to cancer. He was buried at Westwood Memorial Park in Los Angeles. Outside of the show, Melvin had a prolific career across TV and voice acting. He appeared in classics like The Phil Silvers Show, Gomer Pyle, USMC, The Brady Bunch as Sam the Butcher, numerous episodes of The Andy Griffith Show, and lent his talents to animated favorites like Magilla Gorilla and The Banana Splits. He continued voicing beloved cartoon characters after Archie Bunker's place ended. Melvin also co-founded the Circle in the Square Theater in New York and served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. Betty Garrett, born May 23, 1919, in St. Joseph, Missouri, portrayed Irene Lorenzo, the politically liberal neighbor, on All in the Family in 1973, when she was 54 years old. Irene is Archie Bunker's outspoken female counterpart, whose sharp wit and strong convictions often clashed with his conservative views. Garrett brought vivacity, comedic flair, and heartfelt conviction to the role, making Irene a memorable and impactful character. Betty Garrett passed away on February 12, 2011, at the age of 91 due to an aortic aneurysm at the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles. Away from the spotlight, Garrett overcame significant obstacles. First gaining fame on Broadway and in MGM musicals, her career was halted during the 1950s Hollywood blacklist after her husband Larry Park's involvement with the Communist Party. Despite being briefly blacklisted herself, she toured in summer stock, built an apartment building business with Parks, and made a triumphant return to stage and screen. While working to raise her two sons, she later won a Golden Globe for Irene and appeared regularly on Laverne and Shirley, as well as a beloved guest on shows like Grey's Anatomy, The Golden Girls, and Becker, earning an Emmy nomination. Vincent Gardenia. Vincent Gardenia, born Vincenzo Scognamiglio on January 7, 1920, in Ercolano, Italy, played Frank Lorenzo, the bunker's jovial, singing neighbor, on All in the Family in 1971, when he was 51 years old. Frank is warm, friendly, and often offers Archie a moment of camaraderie. Gardenia's charm and musical presence added a unique, memorable touch to the show. Vincent Gardenia passed away on December 9, 1992, at the age of 72 due to a heart attack in Philadelphia. He was found in his hotel room, fully dressed and holding a phone. His unexpected death shocked his colleagues, as he had just enjoyed dinner with the director in cast hours earlier. Outside of sitcom fame, Gardenia built an illustrious career on stage, film, and television. He began acting in his father's Italian language troupe in New York and served in the U.S. Army during World War II. Though he struggled with memorizing lines in English, a skill not emphasized in his early Italian theater training, he overcame this challenge to become a celebrated performer. He won a Tony Award in 1972 for The Prisoner of Second Avenue and earned 2 Oscar nominations for Bang the Drum, Slowly, and Moonstruck. He also won an Emmy in 1990 for Age-Old Friends and appeared in major films like Death Wish, Little Shop of Horrors, and Heaven Can Wait. Mel Stewart, born Milton Stewart on September 19, 1929, in Cleveland, Ohio, played Henry Jefferson, George Jefferson's outspoken brother, on All in the Family from 1971, when he was in his early 40s. Henry is assertive, opinionated, and often challenges Archie's views from an African-American perspective. Stewart brought passion, integrity, and sharp wit to the role, making Henry a vital voice in the show's social dialogues. Mel Stewart passed away on February 24, 2002, at the age of 72 due to Alzheimer's disease, at a care facility in Pacifica, California. Beyond his role on television, Stewart led a rich, multifaceted life. A jazz saxophonist, he once performed with legends like John Coltrane and Charlie Parker. He was a World War II veteran, a founding member of the acclaimed improv troupe The Committee, and a respected acting teacher at San Francisco State University, where he mentored students including Danny Glover. Stewart also founded the BANTU Theater Group and ran a youth Aikido dojo in the Bayview District. But none of those titles could shield him from the persistent sorrow of being sidelined by Hollywood because of the color of his skin. A quiet struggle he carried even as he worked to uplift others. Rob Reiner as Michael Meathead, Stevick. Rob Reiner, born March 6, 1947, in the Bronx, New York, appeared as Michael Meathead Stevick on All in the Family in 1971, when he was 23 years old. Michael is Archie and Edith Bunker's liberal son-in-law, whose idealism and debates with Archie brought humor, heart, and cultural tension to the show. Reiner's portrayal earned him 2 Emmy Awards and cemented the nickname Meathead in TV lore. As of now, Rob Reiner is 78 years old. He transitioned from acting to directing and producing with great success. Behind the camera, he founded Castle Rock Entertainment and directed a string of acclaimed films, including This Is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, and A Few Good Men. He's also remained politically active, campaigning for early childhood education, gay rights, and anti-smoking legislation, and is currently working on projects like the documentary God and Country. Outside the spotlight, Reiner is a devoted family man, married since 1989 with 3 children, and has faced personal challenges, supporting his son Nick through addiction, which inspired him to direct the film Being Charlie. He carries forward his legacy in entertainment and activism, reflecting his deep roots in liberal causes and family. Danielle Brisebois. Danielle Brisebois, born June 28, 1969, in Brooklyn, New York, played Stephanie Mills, Edith Bunker's niece, on All in the Family, starting in 1978 when she was 9 years old. The character, a smart and outspoken young girl, brought a fresh dynamic to the Bunker household and remained a key presence through the end of Archie Bunker's Place in 1983. As of now, Danielle Brisebois is 55 years old. After the show, she stepped out of acting and transitioned into music. A move that came with financial hardship, including losing earnings from her acting career and at times living in garages. She also faced personal struggles, including addiction rooted in a difficult childhood and the ongoing challenges of raising her daughter Taylor, who has a rare genetic disorder. Despite it all, she found success as a songwriter, co-writing hits like Unwritten and Pocketful of Sunshine, and earning an Oscar nomination for Lost Stars. Her journey has been one of resilience and reinvention. Sally Struthers as Gloria Stivic. Sally Ann Struthers, born on July 28, 1947, in Portland, Oregon, played Gloria Stivic in All in the Family in 1971, when she was 23 years old. Gloria is the spirited, outspoken daughter of Archie and Edith Bunker. Her clashes with her conservative father brought heart, humor, and generational depth to the show, and Struthers' performance earned her 2 Emmy Awards. As of now, Sally Struthers is 77 years old and remains active in both entertainment and advocacy. After All in the Family, she starred in the spin-off Gloria and continued acting in television, film, and theater. She also became widely recognized as a voice actress in animated series and gained a devoted following for her role as Babette in Gilmore Girls. In addition to her acting career, she served for decades as a spokesperson for Child Fund, supporting children in need. While she enjoyed success, she also faced challenges behind the scenes, including being underused on All in the Family and experiencing personal criticism from within the industry. Through it all, Struthers has remained resilient and dedicated to her craft and causes. James Cromwell. James Oliver Cromwell, born January 27, 1940, in Los Angeles, California, played Jerome Stretch Cunningham, Archie's trusted co-worker and friend at the loading dock, on All in the Family in 1974, when he was 34 years old. Stretch appeared in 3 season 5 episodes, where his humor and camaraderie provided rare moments of warmth in Archie's world. As of now, James Cromwell is 85 years old and is actively involved in both his acting career and animal rights activism. After the show, he went on to build a prolific career in film and television, earning an Oscar nomination for Babe and appearing in acclaimed projects like LA Confidential, The Green Mile, American Horror Story, and Succession. Off-screen, he's been a passionate activist, known for his arrests during peaceful protests supporting environmental and animal rights causes. His talent and principles have made him one of the most respected character actors of his generation. Clyde Kusatsu. Clyde Kusatsu, born September 13, 1948, in Honolulu, Hawaii, played Reverend Chong on All in the Family, beginning in 1976, when he was 28 years old. Reverend Chong is the thoughtful, no-nonsense minister who once refused to baptize Archie's grandson without parental permission. His calm, moral stance brought memorable depth to the show's later episodes. As of now, Clyde Kusatsu is 76 years old and remains active in both screen work and industry leadership. After the show, he built a prolific career as a character actor, appearing in MASH, Family Matters, Star Trek, The Next Generation, and The Interpreter. Off-screen, he struggled with alcoholism earlier in life, but overcame it, later becoming an advocate for actor wellness and recovery. He also served as the first elected president and national vice president, Los Angeles, of SAG-AFTRA, championing performers' rights. His career reflects resilience, versatility, and a deep commitment to his craft and community. Estelle Parsons. Estelle Parsons, born November 20th, 1927 in Lynn, Massachusetts, played the recurring character of Blanche Hefner on All in the Family, beginning in 1977 when she was 49 years old. Blanche was the outspoken wife of Archie's friend Barney Hefner, first appearing in the episode Archie's Secret Passion and returning in several later episodes. Her character added humor and friction to the show's dynamic social circle. As of now, Estelle Parsons is 97 years old and remains active in the performing arts. After the show, she continued a celebrated stage career with multiple Tony nominations and remained a respected figure in both film and television. She's known for her Oscar-winning role in Bonnie and Clyde and for playing Beverly Harris on Roseanne and the Connors. A longtime member of the Actors Studio, she also served as its artistic director and helped mentor young talent. Parsons overcame early struggles, transitioning from law and journalism into acting, and continues to inspire with her longevity and dedication to the craft. Bob Hastings. Robert Bob Hastings, born April 18, 1925, in Brooklyn, New York, appeared as Tommy Kelsey, the owner of Kelsey's Bar on All in the Family from 1971, when he was 46 years old. Tommy Kelsey was the friendly neighborhood barkeep whose establishment served as Archie Bunker's go-to hangout. He brought easy charm and light humor to the role, grounding the bar scenes with a familiar presence. Bob Hastings passed away on June 30th, 2014, at the age of 89 from prostate cancer at his home in Burbank, California. He was interred at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Hollywood Hills. Outside the spotlight, Hastings enjoyed a long and varied career in entertainment. He began in radio at age 11, served as a B-29 navigator in World War II, and transitioned to television with early appearances on Captain Video and The Phil Silver Show. He became well known as Lieutenant Elroy Carpenter in McHale's Navy, and later found a new audience as the voice of Commissioner Gordon in Batman, the animated series. Married for 66 years and a proud father and grandfather, he was also the father of Burbank's former mayor. Peggy Rea, Peggy Jane Rea, born March 31, 1921, in Los Angeles, California, appeared in All in the Family during the 1970s at age 50 as Cousin Bertha and Martha Burkhorn, two matronly relatives who popped up in memorable episodes, bringing a comforting presence to the Bunker household. These small but warm-hearted roles fit her signature TV persona, often giving depth to family-centered scenes.
I came as soon as I heard who even knew Oscar was living with you, the poor love. Did he suffer long?
Peggy Rea passed away on February 5, 2011, at the age of 89 due to complications from congestive heart failure. She had dealt with the physical challenges of the condition for some time before her passing. She was laid to rest at Santa Barbara Cemetery. Earlier in life, Peggy worked as a production secretary at MGM before transitioning into acting. She built a steady television career with recurring roles on The Waltons, The Dukes of Hazzard, and Grace Under Fire. Her lasting legacy is that of a dependable, warm-hearted presence who brought comfort and charm to every role she played. Bert Mustin. Bert Mustin, born February 8, 1884, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, played Justin Quigley on All in the Family, beginning in 1973 when he was 89 years old. Justin was a sweet, elderly neighbor who added gentle humor and warmth to the show's dynamic in several memorable episodes.
Face down and give me your coat.
Oh, that'll be all right.
Oh, no, you don't want to get overheated and catch cold.
All right.
Bert Mustin passed away on January 28, 1977, just shy of his 93rd birthday, due to natural causes. He was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills. Earlier in life, Bert worked as a car salesman and radio performer before launching his screen acting career at the age of 67. He quickly became one of television's most beloved character actors, with roles on Leave It to Beaver, The Andy Griffith Show, and Phyllis. His late-life success and gentle charm made him a standout in every appearance. Thank you for watching and taking this walk down memory lane with us. All in the Family gave us groundbreaking moments, unforgettable characters, and a bold look at the issues of its time that still sparks conversation today. Let us know in the comments. What do you remember most about All in the Family? We'd love to hear your favorite episodes or standout moments from the show. If you enjoyed this tribute, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more nostalgic looks back at the shows and stars we all grew up with.